What's going on, guys? Matt Tolson here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be installing a hitch and receiver into my two-door JL Rubicon. When I bought the car, I actually didn't realize it didn't come with it. It's not really a big deal. I don't really plan on towing. The only reason why I bought this is so that I could mount a bike rack to the back. So we're going to install this real quick. I'm going to show you how to do that, what the tools you're going to need in a sec. But the main reason for today's video is to show you how to install the hitch, as well as see if a one-up bike rack will fit with the spare tire on. I'm pretty sure it won't. Keeping my fingers crossed that it will, so then I don't have to get the extension piece. But we're going to check that out in a little bit. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to run it for now without a spare tire, which will be a little goofy, but it will be what it is. So without further ado, let me show you what the tools you're going to need, as well as what you get in the box when you buy it. So real quick, let's open it up, see what you get. Instruction guide, and then the hitch itself. So there it is. I'm going to be taking this off. This is for if you get the wiring harness. I chose not to because I don't tow anything. So here it is. It's pretty simple. Obviously how it's going to bolt in up under the frame. Let's take a look at the tools you'll need. So 18 mil, 10 mil, 18 mil for a socket, 10 mil wrench. You choose whatever you'd like. For the first bolts, these guys, you're going to need a wrench, but the nuts on the factory are actually welded on, so you shouldn't need the socket, but we will see once we get under there. So without further ado, let's hop under the car. Alright, so now that we're under the car, I can kind of show you what I was talking about. Here's the 10 millimeter. There's two of these, one here and one over here, or here. You need to remove those for the plastic bumper, kind of holds it in, as well as the two factory 18 mil. So I'm going to use this for the two 18s, and then this for the 10 mil. Oh. So once you got the two 10 mil bolts out, as you can see, this will move, but the main objective is to get this bracket, because the new hitch will be sitting in between this bracket that holds the plastic bumper into place a little bit more. So we're going to remove these two 18 mils right here. So here's the 18 mil. You're going to need a wrench to get in there because the muffler is right there. So, oh god, I'm going to have to put the camera down for a sec. See that? Oh, there we go. That is more than 60 pounds-feet of torque, by the way. God damn. This. So, as you can see, I'm going to quickly undo this, and then you have one more right there. After quite a bit of loosening, you can see both bolts. And now that those are removed, you gotta finagle them out of there. This is moving. See how it moves right there? So now you gotta put the hitch rack in between those and then replace with the bolts quadratic rides, or you could use these ones. Either one works. I'm just gonna use quadratic since they gave them to me. So let's get this off and let's go grab the hitch. The hitch is actually pretty heavy, so I'm gonna put you guys down, and then so that way, well, I can put it in there because you. So with quite a bit of movement, you got to be able to get those bolts in between here. So it takes quite a bit of pushing, but as you can see, now there's all locked in bolts here. There's 4 of them. You're gonna need to replace the bolts with the factory ones right here through here. So you got to go up over the muffler And then once you do that, you just need to replace these two 10mm ones, and then that'll lock it all back in place, and they should be good. Make sure to tighten these bolts pretty tight because obviously you don't want this falling off. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'm gonna put you guys down. Alright, 2 outside bolts are in. I'm going to put you guys down because my arms are getting tired, and those are going to take a bit amount of time to get in. Alrighty, after tightening down all 4 of those, as you can see, the hitch is in there pretty solid. Let's go ahead and put those 2 10mm little bolts back that hold in the bumper. So let's do that real quick. Tiny one, I think I'm sitting on one. Okay. Oh. Alrighty, once they're hand tightened, obviously, switch the ratchet around and, oh shoot, which way? That way. And not too tight, because we are going into plastic, so we don't want to crack it, but we also don't want the bumper going anywhere, so I'd say that's probably pretty good. Let's do this one real quick. There we go. And just like that, the hitch is done. Oh, God. So, that took about 10 minutes. Probably the longest part was putting those 4 bolts in, but as you can see, there's the hitch. There's the side profile. I mean, sure, it's not that big of an install, but it's pretty important to me. So, I will see you guys in a little bit. I'm going to run to my parents' house. For you, it's going to be a couple seconds. For me, it's going to be a few hours because my dad is riding. So it's going to be a minute before I get his rack. So I'll see you guys in a couple hours. Fuck. Well, looks like I'm going to have to take the tire off.